A warm welcome again to Nugget of Money Intelligence, and thank you for clicking the play button every time this comes up on your feed. Today, I'm going to be talking about the need to keep investing in your financial education. Yes, your financial education is a game changer. It's the basis upon which every decision, whatever you do about money matters, about personal finance, that is the base, that is the basis for which you're going to be acting. That is the basis upon which you're going to be making decisions. So I'm going to be talking about it today. Invest. Do not stop investing in your financial education. And again, I'm going to liken it to physical exercise. Imagine somebody wanting to be an athlete, wanting to either run an half marathon or just even run 50 meters without exercising, keeping their body in shape. Either they're going to fall down, or they're going to have a lot of problem, or they're not going to finish the race. Whatever, they're going to have problems if they are not physically fit. That is the same way it is with financial education. If your basis, if your knowledge is not adequate, you keep on making mistakes. You keep on missing opportunities. You will not actually know what is happening in the world of money. So, how do you invest in your financial education? As I've mentioned before, read articles that talk about money, about business, about personal finance. Yes, it's important. That is how you invest in it. That is how you invest continuously in your financial education. Yes, this week, make sure, even today, Tuesday, make sure you get an article, a newspaper story about money, about business, about a business person. This is how you start laying the foundation for your financial education. Yes, watching a broadcast like this obviously is a no-brainer, because you get more. And I can't say it enough. Watch this, share it with anybody that you want them to improve their financial education. It is important. Yesterday, I took master classes myself. I read, I watch broadcasts like this. So it's important that you keep investing in your financial education. You see, a lot of people want to make investment. A lot of people are even stuck because they do not understand how money works. All they know is work for money. Okay? Labor. Put in hard labor for money. That is all many people know about how to earn money, how to make money, and it is based on their ideology. It is based on their financial education. So, but there is a lot going on in the world. There are other ways how you can create money, how you can budget. So this is the reason why you need to invest in your financial education, by watching broadcasts like this, by reading articles that talk about personal finance, by listening to news on TV, watching it when they talk about money. Don't flip away. Don't think, oh, that is too boring. It is not. And that is why we make broadcasts like this, so that you can see that understanding money is not rocket science. It is important. You understand money, you understand financial literacy, you'll be able to spot mistakes. You'll be able to spot your own mistakes. You'll be able to correct yourself. You'll be able to spot the gaps in your knowledge. So it's important you invest in your financial education today. Like I said, grab a newspaper, watch this, listen to this, watch previous ones. That is how you invest continuously in your financial education. On the news, don't flip the remote away when business stories are coming up, when news about the capital market are coming up. Again, like I said yesterday, I read market reports. This is how I top up my own financial literacy. So it's important. Invest continuously. Yes, what did I write again? It will help you to correct your mistakes, to correct yourself. Investing continuously in your financial education will help you to correct yourself. Yes, there are things which I did at the beginning of the year which I will not do at this time of the year in this last quarter. So it's important. Again, investing in your financial education will sharpen your financial knowledge. It will make you smarter. You don't have to take any steps. You don't have to make any moves, but you are keeping yourself fit. Okay, that is how you prepare. That is how you sharpen your knowledge. That is how you become smarter with money. Again, like somebody who is exercising daily, they are fit. When the opportunity comes, when there is need for them just to run after a bus, they're not going to be panting and run out of breath. Whether it is just to run down the bus stop or just to do a 10-meter jog, they're not going to be panting or just, again, I say it, of course, if you live in London, you're going to know that running after train, running after the tube, for whatever reason, from the platform to one way, or trying to catch a bus, it's a normal occurrence. You see many people, when they just run just 5 meters, they are panting heavily, they are breathing heavily because they are not physically fit. The same way with financial literacy. I see people, I say, oh, I'm not good with money. Yes, that is not a problem, but don't stay at that point where you're not good with money. That's why you need to watch something like this, listen to stories about business people, about capitalists, about entrepreneurs. Read stories about them. Last week, for instance, I was at a store to do shopping. I saw a newspaper story about Victoria Beckham, Posh Spice. I know she's more than just the wife of David Beckham. She's an entrepreneur, That made me to buy that newspaper because I want to tap more into her brain. I want to see how she thinks. I just want to know what she's doing. I know, even though the paper was talking about, how she says that her husband snores and she put earplugs in her ear in the night because of David Beckham's snoring. But I know there must be more in that exclusive interview with that tabloid. So I invested just over £1 something, the cover price, bought the newspaper and I've read it. Okay, so that is how you invest in your financial education. Even though she didn't talk specifically about investing or money there, but investing in knowledge also helps you. When you're doing that, you're going to stumble, you're going to come across stuff which will help you in your financial education. So do not forget, it's really important that you keep investing in your financial education. Remember, we live in a capitalist world. One statement by a president can change fortunes. Okay, if you don't know what is going on, you're just going to be like a pawn. So invest. It's for your own good. It's going to make you sharper. You might spend the last 3 months of this year just building up your financial literacy level, okay? But it's going to help you in 2026. So it's important, of course, there's still a lot to play for this year. So today, this week, make sure, whether it's even just your paragraph, whether it's just this broadcast alone, watch it. There are others, like I said. Watch my previous Nuggets of Money Intelligence broadcast. Watch others. listen to news on TV, grab a newspaper, look for the business story section, read it, the money section, read it, invest in your financial literacy. Drop me a comment to let me know what you're doing to invest in your financial literacy, and do not forget, invest in your financial education continuously. I'll see you soon.